Yo, I just finished my workout. Let's get it, guys. I lifted 110 pounds on the incline for I think like 4 or 5 reps. Dog, I've never done that before in my life. Every single day I'm progressing. Every single day I'm getting better. And the reason why, I'm not gonna lie about nutrition, like I've been eating so good. I've been eating so much recently, and it's led to me getting stronger. But one thing I was thinking about, right? Okay, you know, I'm in the gym. You know, I'm doing all these things. I'm working towards becoming the best possible person that I can be for my family. You know, like, it's like, bro, I'm just working towards being the best possible person. And, you know, my family's from the Dominican Republic. You know, they didn't grow up here. They grew up in the Dominican Republic and they moved here. You know, well, my dad moved here when he was around 18 because he went to college. But my mom moved here when she was in her 30s. You know what I mean? And it's like a lot of you guys watching this, you might have parents that are immigrants as well. Your parents might come from other countries and you're gifted with the ability to live in the United States of America. I feel like so many people don't understand how privileged they are to live in this country. Guys, ever since I was a kid, we would go to DR every single summer. Every single time I would go, I would be so grateful I didn't live there. The traffic, the way people drive is terrible. They have no rules, no guidelines. Bro, nobody there is even in shape because people over there don't even work out, because instead of working out, they need to be working 24/7. They need to be finding out when is there gonna be their next meal. The neighborhoods are so dangerous that they can't even think about improving their lives in a bigger aspect because they have to focus on their next meal. All these little things. And here in the US, we have the opportunity, we have the blessing to become whoever we want. But the truth is, if I was born in DR, I would be capped. My potential would be capped. I wouldn't look like this. I wouldn't be able to eat grass-fed ground beef. I wouldn't be able to eat pasture-raised eggs if I lived over there. And if you think the corruption in the US is bad, wait till you go to DR. Wait till you go to these other countries where all they fucking think about is money. It's way worse. And you guys want to complain about the United States. You want to say the United States is racist, bro. Wait till you go to DR and you see how they treat Haitian people. Guys, this is not a joke. You guys love to complain about the situation you're in when there's people that are living in 50 times worse fucking lives than you. Bro, there's a war going on. There's all these things going on. Yet you want to complain because your fucking girlfriend just broke up with you. Yet you want to complain because all these fucking small... what? Your girlfriend broke up with you. Oh, your friend doesn't want to hang out with you. Oh, this person doesn't like me. Oh, this person just left a hate comment on my post. Oh, I can't post content because too many people... Bro, who cares? Who cares, bro? Just do what you want. Do what you know is actually going to benefit your life. Who cares if somebody leaves a hate comment? Guys, my grandma lives in one of the worst fucking cities in DR. One of the worst cities. I remember when I was growing up, I would ask my uncle, I'd ask my mom, like, mommy, like, I want to go outside for a walk. I just want to walk it and see the area, right? And they'll be like, no, you can't. Especially me, I'm a foreigner. They're gonna fucking rob me. They're going to rob me if they fucking realize I'm not from there. So I just have to stay at my grandma's house, and we just stay there doing nothing. It's fucking hot. There's no AC at all. No AC at all. And I look at everyone, the shape they're in. Nobody's even in shape because they don't have time to be in shape. You know how many fucking stomachs I see over there? You know how many fucking... it's just big stomachs, right? But it's like there's not even that many fat people because there's no fucking food over it, bro. It's crazy. Guys, you need to be grateful for the situation you're in. Dog, it doesn't matter if your parents are from Colombia, Ecuador, Honduras, Mexico. It's like, bro, if you live in the US and you're still fat, you're still skinny, you're still broke, you're still all of the above, you still don't focus on improving your life, bro, you're a waste. Like, genuinely, because somebody has to tell you. And the thing is, I used to do the same thing. I used to be a piece of shit and I would get bullied every single day. Guys, I used to beat my meat every single day, play Fortnite every single day, and I would take it for granted. I would take the fact that my parents, my grandma sacrificed so much for me to be here, and I would just waste it doing what's fun, doing in the moment. Oh, that's fun. Oh, I'm gonna do that. Oh, I'm gonna just drink because why not? Bro, it's retarded. It's retarded. Guys, my grandma literally... Her parents gave her away to this family in the capital, right, of DR. Boom, my grandma, when she was 8 years old, so I don't even know whatever age, but she lived there for a long time. This family would literally beat the shit out of her if she didn't cook and if she didn't clean. Guys, that sounds like a slave to me. If I'm gonna be straight up, my grandma didn't tell me she was a slave, but she told me that the people she lived with would beat the fuck out of her, and she told me her parents sent her there. And it just puts everything into perspective, because my grandma is the nicest person you will ever meet. Guys, my grandma is the nicest person. And she's very black, right? She's very black. And it's like, bro, like skin, I'm talking about skin color wise, her skin color is very black. And also my mom as well. My dad is more white. But guys, bro, the whole point I'm trying to make is that, okay, my grandma would go through those struggles. My other grandma, she had to move to New York and leave behind her kid, her one and only kid that she had at the time. She had to leave to go to New York to find a job, to find a new opportunity. And guess what? She was a janitor. She left her kids so that she can become a janitor in New York, because that was the best possible job that she could find. That was the best possible job that she could find, and she was a janitor for years. And then after that, she started working in a sewing clothes, I think. And it's like, bro, I'm just thinking about, okay, my ancestors went through all these struggles, right? Why the fuck would I waste the opportunity that they gave me and they put the position in me today on drinking, on doing drugs, on doing all these bullshit, on vaping, on fucking just having fun and doing... No, bro, I'm gonna try to... I'm not gonna try. I'm going to take advantage of the position I was blessed in, so that I can put my future family in a better position, and I can continue to fucking see my family win. And that's why I say everything I do is for my family. And a lot of you guys are so fucking selfish that you just think about, oh, I'm just gonna do what's fun in the moment. I'm just gonna do what feels good in the moment. And then you wonder why your future kids aren't gonna look up to you. They're not gonna respect you. Then you're gonna be arguing with your wife 24/7, and she's not gonna listen to what you have to say, because you don't even listen to yourself. You don't even respect yourself. The bare minimum is at least work out and take care of your physical shape. Because once you take care of your physical shape, you're no longer held back by those insecurities and that low confidence, the low energy, and all these negative fucking traits that have been holding you back your whole entire life. Guys, before I got into the gym, bro, literally, I was a completely different fucking person. I was a completely different fucking person, and I will never go back to how I was before. I will never do it. Ever. Doesn't matter, because I understand the difference of your life when you're in shape and when you're not in shape. And I can tell you with 100% certainty, I will never go back to that ever. You know, one thing my dad always tells me was when I'm 50, I'm gonna have a stomach. When I'm 50, I'm gonna be out of shape. And the truth is, that's not gonna happen, because I'm not gonna allow it to happen. I'm never going to allow myself to be out of shape, because I know that I would be letting myself down. I know that I wouldn't be at my max potential. I wouldn't be at my max energy, my max confidence, my max everything in life, because it all starts with your body. Why do you think people inject testosterone? Why do you think people do that? The reason why they inject testosterone is because it turns them into a superhuman, literally. It turns them into max fucking confidence. It turns them to be able to put on muscle regardless and repair. Obviously, it has downsides. And I'm not advocating for taking testosterone. I think, I don't agree with it, because I think that you could just naturally optimize it. And that's what I do. I naturally optimize it. You know, I just fucking avoid bullshit, and I just do things that are natural, that are actually going to naturally boost my testosterone. And I'm not advocating for it. Do not take testosterone. Do not take it. I'm not advocating for it. What I am saying is I'm pointing out a reality and a fact that having high testosterone is linked to you being able to conquer whatever thing you want in life. For you to be able to do whatever you want in life. But how do you have high testosterone? By pushing yourself, by going under stress that's gonna push you to adapt and become better. Guys, they literally made a study. People who fucking go through problems and overcome them, they have higher testosterone. People who, and it's the same thing in the gym. When you stress the fuck out of your muscles, it boosts your testosterone. When you hit legs, it boosts your testosterone. But the point I'm trying to make is that it all starts with the physical health. It all starts about how you feel about yourself, and then you're going to be able to conquer whatever other area that you want in your life. And I can't take the easy path. I can't take the easy way out, because my ancestors never did that. They never did that. They didn't have an easy life. And it's like, bro, a lot of you guys have immigrant parents, but you take it for granted. It's like, bro, stop complaining about your parents. Complain about yourself. You have to take self-accountability. You know how many people I see that bro, the honest truth is that, bro, you need to take self-accountability for every single little thing. Because if your parents don't believe in you, if they don't believe in the dreams you have, that's a self-reflection that you don't believe in yourself. That's a self-reflection that you don't believe in yourself, because if you believed in yourself, they would have no choice but to believe in you. They would have no choice because they see the self-belief in the effort you put in on a daily basis. And that's why my parents believe in me. They believe in me because I wake up at 5 a.m. every single day, because I do these uncomfortable things every single day, because they see the work I put in every single day, and they have no choice but to believe in me as well. And it's like, okay, no, I'm not saying I'm perfect. I'm not saying I don't fail. I'm not saying I don't have fears. I'm not saying I don't have doubts. But I'm saying in spite of those doubts, in spite of those fears, in spite of those failures, I do what it takes regardless. I do what it takes every single time. And I just stack up momentum every single day. And that's going to lead to the life I want. And I'm recording these videos so that I can inspire somebody else who's in my same shoes to do the same exact thing. Bro, you are blessed. You are blessed to be able to watch this video in comfort, in your bed, in your room, or whatever it is. And that is a very fact that leads to the fact that you can also improve your life. You can also strive because you're watching this video. If you have time to watch this video, you have time to learn something new. You have time to put yourself through an uncomfortable situation. You have time to be posting as well, to be posting content. You have time to be able to just improve your life in all ways, bro. In all freaking ways. It's not just one thing. You have to be good at every single little thing. You have to upgrade every single area of your life. And the places I see myself in the future are astronomical because of the small choices I'm making today. But it all starts with what I do today. I don't care about what I did yesterday. Yesterday is yesterday. I care about what did I do today? What did I accomplish today? What are the small things I accomplished today? And I just build up stacks of undeniable momentum. Undeniable. That's the truth. That, bro, because undeniable momentum is the undisputed. That's what truly matters. Guys, I wrote down some things in my phone that I wanted to talk about. Hold up. Give me 1 second. Okay. And here's the thing, right? One thing that I realized is that giving a fuck about your body and your health and your confidence is the bare minimum. It's the absolute bare minimum. I don't look at the gym as, oh no, I don't, because it's the bare minimum. It's something I have to do because it's ingrained into my lifestyle. And the number one way to improve your life is just to increase that bar for the bare minimum. You just need, your bare minimum needs to be up here. So many of you guys are losing because your bare minimum is down here. You sleep in, you beat your meat, you know, you chase girls, you do all these pointless things, you drink, bro, that's your bare, really? Bro, you are better than that, bro. You're meant for more. You are meant for more. The truth is, you can do whatever you want in this life because there's other people who have accomplished things that were in a worse position than you. You're blessed. You are blessed. And it's like, bro, I just did 110 pounds, bro. 2 years ago, I thought for me to hit 110 pounds, I was gonna have to be like 30 years old. Or I was gonna be old as fucking. It's gonna take me so long to do that. Yeah, I just did that. Fucking at 19 years old. I'm 19 years old. Guys, the max weight at my gym was 120. And I'm already at 110. And I did it for 4 reps. That means if I tried 115 or 120, I probably could have done it. And I've already maxed all these things. And I've already made so much progress in such little amount of time. And it's, first of all, it's because I started before everybody. I stayed consistent relentlessly. And I didn't care about the results. I cared about the small changes. Those are the number 3 keys to change your life forever. Be consistent without progress. Start before everybody else. That means start today. And just be fucking consistent. That's where 90% of people go wrong. And it's like, bro, if you can't even take care of yourself, you can't take care of your body. You can't put your body through stress. How the fuck are you gonna take care of a family? How the fuck are you gonna provide for your girlfriend or your wife? Bro, too many of you guys want to get into relationships when you are nowhere near the person that you want to be. You can't even take care of her. You can't take care of her because you don't take care of yourself. Dog, how the fuck are you going to take care of your girlfriend if you can't take care of yourself? And if you can't take care of her, how is she supposed to respect you? How is she supposed to take you seriously? And guys, it's bigger than just, oh, I'm just gonna date her because I like, bro. Sometimes it's like, even if you like somebody so much, you need to understand it's not the right time. And that is the harsh truth. That's the harsh truth. Sometimes it's not the right time. Sometimes The time today is for you to build. Sometimes right now is the time for you to build those habits that are gonna last a lifetime. Build discipline, build delayed gratification, so that you can provide for somebody else. Because if you're a dude, you need to understand life is very different than how it is for a woman. Because if you're a dude, you need to build yourself on a daily basis. You need to become somebody that other people respect. You need to work on yourself on a daily basis, because if you don't, you're gonna be settling for less. If you don't give a fuck about yourself, you're gonna have a 5 out of 10 wife. Your friends are gonna be a reflection of you, so you're gonna have shitty friends that don't expect highly of you. You're not gonna be respected in any way possible. You're gonna have low confidence, low energy, and all these certain traits, bro. You're just gonna live a shitty ass life because you didn't want to put in the work when you were younger, because you didn't want to do it and build those habits when you were younger. And then when you're 30, you're gonna look back and realize, oh, bro, all this time passed by and I didn't do shit. But here's the thing, even if you are 30, dog, you still have your 40s, your 50s, bro, take advantage of today. Stop thinking about the past, but at the same time, understand that you wasted so much time, and you can't let that keep happening. You can't let yourself keep wasting time. Guys, I wasted basically 18 and a half years of my life. For what? I wasted it doing nothing, not building. Well, actually, nah, I wouldn't say 18 and a half. I would probably say, bro, the whole point I'm trying to make is that I wasted years of my life that I could have been building more. I could have been doing better. I could have been using my time better. And that's exactly why I take advantage of every single day possible. That's exactly why I make these videos. That's exactly why I say these embarrassing ass stories. And I'm gonna be able to look back on this in the future, and then I'm gonna see all the progress I've made, and then I'm gonna understand that, okay, when I was 19 years old, that was the start of where I'm at when I'm 21, 22, 23. It was all started when I was 19. It all started, I put the most amount of work when I was 19 because I needed that rocket launch that was gonna put me into outer space. And you guys don't understand, there has to be a period where you sacrifice. There has to be a period where there's difficulty and challenges, because that's gonna be the rocket launch that's gonna transport you to the life you wanna live. And if there wasn't that period of difficulty and stress, you wouldn't appreciate that life. You wouldn't appreciate it if it was given to you, and you wouldn't become the person that deserved it. Because you are the person who's control of your life, and you become a man. I believe that you become a man once you have responsibilities and you are in control of everything in your life. You can support yourself financially. You can support your mental health, your physical health, and you don't rely on anyone else. But in order for you to get there, it takes a massive amount of work to get there. It takes a massive amount of dedication, and it takes you learning from people who have already gotten there. It takes you learning from people who are gonna shortcut your path to success. And that's something where most people go wrong. They think, oh, I can do everything myself. Bro, that person who said they can do everything by themselves is 50 steps behind than the person who found somebody who already accomplished it that can show them how to do it and reach that outcome. Bro, put your ego to the side. Your ego, the death of your ego is the beginning of all growth. And I used to let my ego limit me so much. I used to be afraid of failing. I used to be afraid of going all in. I used to be afraid of doing all these things because I was scared of failing in front of others. I was scared of what other people thought. I was scared of going away from the pack, because the human instinct is to go where 99% of people go. Ever since we were born, we were always trying to fit in. At least me. I would always try to fit in. I would always try to act cool. I would always try to do what everyone else did. But guess what? That was when I was the worst version of myself. And now I don't care. I do what I know is right, and I separate myself from 99% of people because I know that the path that they're on is not the path that I want to be on. If I want exceptional results, I need to do exceptional things that 99% of people aren't willing to do. 99% of people aren't willing to sit in their car and talk to this camera and speak to thousands of people. 99% of people aren't willing to do that. 99% of people care about what other people think. 99% of people are just pussies. 99% of people aren't willing to do what I do, and that's what separates me. And the biggest choice that I made was to invest into myself and go all in. That was the biggest choice I made to catapult me to where I am today. I am a whole different person to who I was 5 months ago, and all of you guys are living proof, and you see the growth that I made. You can scroll down my IG all the way to the down. It's night and day to who I was before. I am not the same person. Fuck. Yo, let's get it, guys. I'm cooking my steak right now. The camera died when I was in the whip. That's my fault, guys. It got too hot. Oh, no, it didn't. It didn't die. It just got too hot. But I'm out here. I'm cooking my steak. You know, pretty good day. Pretty productive day. We have a lot coming up. But yeah, this steak's about to be fire. I'm gonna eat it with 5 eggs. I eat 5 eggs every single day. Or right rice. You know, the carbs. You need the carbs to give you the fuel. And yeah, looking forward to eating this steak though. Let's get it. But I'm gonna continue where I was at after I finish eating. Oh yeah, this is ready. One thing I do every day is I fast, right? I don't eat until after I work out, usually around 12 to 10. 10 a.m. to 12, you know, I wake up at 5. My last meal was probably the day before around 8. And then I go to sleep around 8:30. But, you know, fasting is the key to shredding fat and optimizing your metabolism. Because once you have the right metabolism levels and you raise your metabolism, it's easier to put on muscle and you just feel better. When you fast, it's just a good habit. You know, the food tastes better, you know, when you're super hungry. And it also optimizes your testosterone levels as well. And you're giving your body like a break to you know, really digest everything and break everything down. Because if you're just eating constantly, you don't have a window to give your body to relax, then you're limiting yourself. Yo, look at this. Shit looks fire. It's like 2 steaks in one. Let's get it. Yo, let's get it. I'm on the way to Aaron's crib right now. Yo, one thing I need you guys to understand, go check out my dog Mora V Aaron's channel. I'm gonna put the link in the description. I would have never made it as far as I have if Aaron wasn't helping me with every single video. He's helped me so much with content creating and just, you know, having the right ideas and being able to put my thoughts, you know, into a video and into reality. You know what I mean? And we push each other to become better on a daily basis. So yeah, guys, check out his channel real quick. I'm on the way to his crib. We're about to keep brainstorming content. And it's like, guys, iron sharpens iron. Every single day we make each other better. Let's get it. But yeah, guys, I'm on the way to his crib. I'll update you when I get there. Let's get it. Yeah. Junior, say it was good.
Where's Goody? Goody.
Yo, let's get it. I just made it to the crib, but guys, the whole moral of the story that I was saying in this video is that our parents have sacrificed so much, and you know, me coming from an immigrant family, it's like the least I could do is be the best type of son possible for them. You know what I mean? Because they sacrificed so much for me, and them, my grandparents, and everyone who came before me, they had such difficult lives, and I would be wasting the opportunity that I have if I would just sit on my phone scrolling Fortnite, if I kept playing Fortnite, if I kept beating my meat 5 times a day. Because that's where I was at, you know, fucking quarantine, right? That's where I was at three years ago, you know, even 2 years ago. You know, it's like, and I was doing these bad habits, and I had to understand, like, dog, I can't keep doing this. Even 5 months ago, you know, I was addicted to scrolling. I would scroll, watch TikTok, do all these things. Okay, I was working out, but it's like you need to work out and you need to also be building things as well, and you need to carry those same habits you learn from working out into every single other area. But if any of you guys are looking to get into the best physical and mental shape in your lives, go ahead and book a call with me down below, and I'm going to break down step by step how I'm going to help you guys get there. But at the end of the day, you guys have to be serious. You guys have to want it. And you have to be hungry, because at the end of the day, if you have a room with 5 fucking months worth of trash in it, you know, it's gonna take an effort. It's gonna take, you know, a couple hours to clean that room. And it's the same thing with your body. You know what I mean? It's if if you're coming from a point where, you know, there's a big drastic change you want to make, that also comes with you making big drastic efforts. And that is the whole message that I want you guys to understand. And if you come from an immigrant family, bro, don't take your opportunity for granted. Don't take your life for granted. Your parents, no matter how harsh they might be on you, no matter how evil or whatever you think your parents are, bro, they want you to win. That is the truth. They want the best for you. They want you to win. They came to this country to give you a better opportunity. They came to this country so that you can live the best life possible. But it all starts with building the right habits. It all starts with having confidence, being in shape, uplifting your frequency level. And how do you do that? By being in shape, eating healthy, having high energy, fucking cutting out the bullshit that's killing your testosterone. And that's another way to keep your fucking frequency level low when you have low testosterone. And that's another thing that I do in my program. We fucking boost the shit out of everyone's testosterone. But guys, thank you for watching the video. I love all of you guys, each and every one of you. If you have any questions or anything, you can DM me on IG, or you can just comment down below. But yeah, let's get it. Thank you guys for watching. Let's get it.